Where my lads at? Oh, there they are. I wonder when they're gonna make this image, like, updated with Caleb. Okay, so also, if anybody doesn't want spoilers for Caleb, avert your gaze, ears for a little bit. Remember, Sia, when I said that I like Caleb in the past, that he was nicer and all? I take it back because I did his core memory in which he confirmed basically the whole thing of like, oh, all of the it's all like different like worlds, and the guys know it but the MC doesn't know it. But additionally, he admitted again to locking her up for her own safety, but when she was a kid, that he had some problem with bullies and they were gonna come over, so he locked her up in the attic to protect her. And I'm like, Caleb, you're really not helping. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to like you. But my guy, you're not helping me. Hi, Onyx. As usual, you come in with a bang. With a bang of my information. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, I may be really into Billy Loomis, but outside of him, I'm not generally into men abusing women. He's an exception, okay? And what an exception. I mean...
Your step count kept going up, so I knew you'd appear eventually.
Generally, yes. With the exception of Billy. I mean, look at him. Look at him. Like, you're telling me that you can see this face? Hold on, where is it? Oh, it's on the other side. You're telling me you can see that face and, you know, your heart rate is not gonna go up? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think y'all would be lying to yourselves. So yes, I'm not gonna spend any more diamonds on this crap because fuck that. But how are you, Onyx? I do want to see what his other... He's just, yeah, like, it's just so frustrating. His entire storyline is so frustrating. But, what is up with the apple? Like, they really went in with the whole apple thing. That apple thing is everywhere. It's like Twilight 2.0. Okay, let's make a pool. I've been earning them tickets. Oh yeah, you're here. I don't need to stall anymore. Okay. Hell yeah. How was the drive? I hope it was okay. Oh, so I opened up this. Serving us real... Was Bucky a pilot? Does anybody remember the Marvel Bucky?
I think so.
Like before, you know, he became Winter Soldier. Was he a pilot? Because then it's like... Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me with the Temu Bucky? I can't. Fuck off. Like, and yeah, I didn't name him. He's named in my phone as Temu Bucky, as you can see. And yes, my avatar is me with Sylus. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? My man is here with me. Okay, let's make another. You don't think it was a pilot? I don't know. It's just, I've been comparing him to Bucky very much so since his announcement. A 5-star Sylus? Oh my god, it's the one that we're gonna do right now. Ah! I mean, I have it available to me right now as limited time, so I didn't have to own it, but now I have it. Oh my goodness. Sylus. I'm so happy. Oh my god. Soon, look at him. Why are all of his cards are pink orb? I need him to be... I need a yellow orb. Sylus! I can choose this outfit when we fight? Or is this just like a... Hold on, I gotta know. I have to know. Let's assume. Hell fucking yes! Let's fucking go, Sylus! Yes, sorry. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Nah, just a 1940s soldier. Okay. Pretty sure he was just basic infantry. These words unfortunately means nothing to me. I could barely pronounce colonel. I still can barely pronounce colonel. I am as far of any knowledge of like war whatever stuff as much as it's possible. Now the question is, but I still have at least one more Sylus that I don't own yet selected. It's like I don't care about Caleb anymore, but I do want to get that Sylus. Colonel. Yeah. Colonel. That... I'm pronouncing it right now. What? Why are y'all coming for me? What did I say? This is not gonna be like... What was it? Illinois. Did I say that right? I think I said it right. I think y'all can come for me on that one. Oh! Okay, as much as I hate Raphael, I have to say that the mask is really cool. And I low-key want to do this story just I'm like, maybe there is some redeeming quality to Raphael. I don't know. Highly doubt it. But... look how cute he is! If only he wasn't so fucking abusive! What a waste of a cute face. Legitimate. Oh? What do I have? Oh my goodness, what can I open? What can I open? Let's go, 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 let's go. Yeah. Also this. Well... I've obtained all of the... Fine. No, I don't... Whatever. I've obtained all the Sylus I can obtain in that mode. Harumph. What? What else do you want? Oh. And yes, this is my profile card. Yes. It's just all Sylus. Yeah, you said it right. Thank you. I knew a Raphael in elementary school. Dude was unhinged. Well, this one is a fishman. He's a merman. And he's very fucking annoying, is what he is. Okay, let's go to the main event. Yes, let's go. Okay, so I'm not gonna redo the first one. I'll just say what happened. Basically, Sylus needs to fly abroad. And the main character also wants to fly abroad to investigate like a wanderer thing there. But he doesn't want to take her with him because he's like, you're not ready to be at the same, like, at my speed, and you're just gonna slow me down while I am going there to do business. So she's working on proving to him, she has like 3 days or whatever to prove to him that she can keep up with him while he does his business. And we're gonna go straight into the second episode, which is when we have the whole boxing situation. Also, let me know how's sound. That'd be nice. And how was your day, Mula? I'm not sure. Okay, no, it's not me. I did ask Onyx, how was his day? He's the one who didn't answer. I am not the problem.
The sports car weaves through the N109 zone's neon light streets and arrives at a luxury hotel's underground parking lot.
I was playing Marvel Rivals LOL. You triggered pain. I am reading right now Jason Schreier's book about Blizzard, and my heart bleeds for Overwatch, and I'm just like, I don't want to switch to Marvel Rivals. I don't fucking care. I don't want to. Can I have my Overwatch back, please? It's like I don't want a replacement. Can I just have Overwatch back? But yes, I'm not crying anymore. I was crying earlier when I was reading the book. I'm fine. It's Sylus time. It's Sylus time. It's happy time. It's Sylus time. Yes. But I hope you're enjoying Marvel Rivals, Onyx.
Stepping out of the elevator, I realized the floor is just one suite. Its decor is epitome of luxury. Staying in a presidential suite isn't part of everyday life, is it?
It is in mine.
Ah, that voice.
Don't you live in that base?
Is a person forced to only have one residence?
No.
Exactly.
A crow has 3 nests.
I can confirm there are more than 2, sweetie.
Although Silas's words sound quite arrogant, the calm expression on his face makes it seem like this is the norm for him.
But it was good overall, though. Chill. Nice. Me too. I met up with a lady that I saw was selling a fuck ton of parlor beads for $15. I just love when people's kids get over a craft and then I can just swoop in and get a huge stash from them for $15. I live for the thrill. So I drove to buy that from her, and then I was like, oh, there's a Petco right next door and a Starbucks. You know what? I'm gonna go get myself some new matcha coffee and get more food and just peruse the Petco. So I tried, Sia, by the way, to look at the different litter boxes. They barely have fucking litter boxes. Man, Petco is not very cat friendly. That's what I've discovered. They are more friendly. I mean, they're mostly dog friendly, to be honest. I find that PetSmart has way more goods that have something to do with other animals. I mean, they don't even have... Yeah, because PetSmart would have lizards and snakes and spiders for adoption. Petco does not. But yeah. Then I got stopped. I love when people... I don't know if I just give like such a cat lady vibes or whatever, but second time it has happened to me when I'm at like a pet store. First time it was with Sia. But this time I got stopped by a lady who was like, oh, like, do you have a cat? I'm trying to find a new food for my cat. Like, do you know about this food? Like, it doesn't seem like it's really cheap and bad, but my cat has become addicted to it and is like eating so much, and I'm constantly crying for it. He was just asking me my suggestions of like cat food. I was like, whoa. Thank you for the lurk, Morgan. Hope your day is good. Oh, also, Mula, would you like to be... I need to message you and a few other people, but would you like to be a part of Valentine's raid train? So there's a raid train being organized right now that'll be like the whole week of the Valentines. And there's still some spots available to the point where they were like, we gotta drop a whole day, the 9th specifically. So I was like, oh, I should let a bunch of my friends, streamers know. But it's more of like, it's called Palantine Train. And I'm like that, every time I see it, my ADHD wants to like put an S in there if you know what I mean. It's just, it bamboozles me every time I see like the Palatine train. But yeah. Anyway, why did I get on this fucking subject? Oh, right. Onyx asked how my day was. Oh, and you know what? I'm gonna expose myself as a fucking psychopath right now. Another thing that I did today that made my day great. So after I came home, there's a lot of beads in there that are all mixed. So I just like, in the most joyous form, I put. No, that wasn't an attack on you, on Onyx. If your what lol is about the how did I get here? But yeah, I turned on the Blizzard book on the speaker, and because it's audiobook, and I was just sitting there enjoying my favorite thing, sorting beats. It's probably my ADHD, but I enjoy so much. Like when I was a kid, I would actually purposefully mix them. Like a goddamn Cinderella. I would just sit there and I would just sort them. Like back by colors, separate them. That is my, that was you saying that you're about to reveal myself as a psychopath. That is my psychopath trait. I can sit there enjoying myself for hours just having like a bunch of like mixed beads and whatever and of mixed colors and just separating them one by one into like separate things by color. I'm a psychopath and it's okay. Like one day, if there will be a case against me in court, like that will be used as an evidence to prove that I am a psychopath. And I guess I have to be okay with that because what can I do? I'm mentally ill. I remember the first time I told Sia that I would do that as a kid, like purposefully mix them, and she said that I'm a psychopath. So I'm basically going off of Sia's judgment of me. If I get called in as witness, I'll just say, Your Honor, yeah, she probably did that shit. That's what I'm saying. I would understand. I would understand where that assessment comes from. But you know what? I'm happy. I think it's like the ADHD hyperfixation thing that allows. It's like when I have a task that is very like simple in its nature, and I can just sit and just solely focus on it, and it's just like it's such a relaxation for me. And I don't know, it's something about it that just scratches my neurodivergent itch. So part of getting the beads, I was like, I saw that there's like a bunch of mixed, jars, and I was like, oh my god, I can spend so much time sorting them. Like, as I was buying it. Anyway, Sylus.
I take a deep breath, quietly reminding myself not to be too surprised. Just live how you always do, don't hold back because of me, treat me like... Mephisto, the crow with mechanical wings, lands on Sylus's shoulder. He lets out a cheerful cry. Silent crow number 2. Even if you're up to no good, I won't tell anyone.
One talkative voice is enough.
And yes, Moo, I read your message in case you can hear me. I hope you come back when there's the...
By the time I pick out a bedroom to sleep in, Sylus is nowhere to be seen. I take the elevator to the floor below. Unlike the suite on the top floor, this looks more like something you'd see in a normal hotel. Hallways connect the rooms. There's no one around, and many of the doors are open. As I walk, I realize there aren't guest rooms. These aren't guest rooms. Oh boy, here we go. One is a mini theater, another a gym. There's a karaoke room, a gaming room, and a boxing ring. I even see a swimming pool. Are all of them for Sylus's personal use?
I hope you did not hear that sound from my stomach.
If I'm heading into an area where the number of wanderers is increasing, a fierce battle is inevitable. I need to train every day and not let myself become complacent. I'm hitting a punching bag in the boxing ring. It's not long before I'm drenched in sweat. It'd be nice if I could spar with someone.
I see I didn't need to tell you to make yourself at home.
I turn my head. Sylus leans against the doorway, his arms folded.
Oh, not the lean. Not the lean Sylus.
This floor is also part of your territory, right? I saw no one was using it, so I figured I could get some training.
Do you know how to box?
I learned the basics at the Hunter's Academy. Rolling up his sleeves, Sylus walks into the room. Are you going to spar with me?
I mean, hitting a punching bag by yourself is boring.
Sylus steps into the boxing ring. He looks relaxed compared to me, who's itching for a fight.
Relax, we're just sparring.
Sure, but who knows if you're going to secretly keep track of our score and get revenge on me if I win. Sylus puts on boxing hand wraps.
That's not true. He's already wearing them.
Oh.
What a lie.
Right. How you perform should be a factor in whether or not you can sit in the jet.
You! I won't give you a chance to refuse.
We'll see, sweetie.
Fade to black? For what reason?
Although it's supposed to be a sparring match, Sylus is mostly on the defensive. Even so, his speed and reaction time are on the level of a professional. Soon enough, I'm panting heavily exhausted.
Onyx, do you have, well, I mean, I guess you watch boxing, but, like, have you done boxing as well, or is it just Meredith?
Darn it! Why can't I land a hit?
Regularly doing boxing workouts can enhance a person's reflexes. It's good for a young hunter who fights wanderers every day.
How are you able to move so quickly?
Oh, you've done it too?
You're
Okay.
leaning too much.
Okay, so yeah, so here start. It was like during this part of the, because I've seen this one. I haven't seen what's after this, but I've seen this scene. That I was like, okay, this is where you and Meredith would enjoy it, and also might tell me how true is what he is saying.
Also, your elbows aren't tucked in correctly. That affects how good your punches are. Look at the mirror.
On the opposite side of the room is a full-length mirror. I see Sylus and myself in its reflection.
Keep your center of gravity around your core.
I'd like to keep my center of gravity around your core.
Sylus slightly presses down on my shoulders and shifts my balance back.
When you punch, you need to follow the flow. Move your shoulder forward.
Of course, the classic, behind the girl, smooth bastard.
With Sylus behind me, he leans down and holds my hands.
Like this. When your elbow goes past 90 degrees, move your arm in. Don't force it. Let your fist naturally rotate.
I'm not gonna lie though, I have the volume like cranked up all the way in my headphones so I can fully enjoy the voice. That voice is just fucking chef's kiss.
He gently grips my hand and slowly demonstrates how to punch. With our skin touching and the strength in his hand, I tense my back and arm.
You keep lowering your head. You're not going to beat up a kid, right?
He lifts my chin, his voice right next to my ear.
Raise your head. Look at the mirror.
I have no choice but to do as he says. I glance at our reflection, and it's as if Sylus is holding me in his arms. My ears are slightly red. All right, I'll show you what I can do.
An opponent who only knows how to attack often leaves their weak points exposed when attacking.
Pew.
Seize your opportunities.
Let's go.
Whee!
Know that your opponent won't stop.
Whee!
Did I miss it? No?
Spaced out?
I think I missed it. Come in.
Spaced out?
No, I did it. What do you mean?
Standing around is your strategy? Let's see how hard you can hit.
Let's go.
I thought you wanted to hit me harder than that. I thought you wanted to hit me harder than that.
How much harder can I possibly hit? I'm going all the way to... Oh.
There we go. Now that's the strength of a hunter. There are no hidden tricks to combat. Good eyes and a ruthless fist are more than enough to knock out most people. The rest will depend on what you can pick up yourself during training.
It's her job. She's a hunter. She's a wanderer hunter. Wanderer are these, like, let's just say monsters in this world.
Not bad. You're able to quickly apply what you've learned. So you have the skills. However, the closer you are to victory, the more you should stay on your toes.
Sylus raises his hand and stands to the side.
You're pretty talented, I have to say.
Well, you're pretty good at teaching.
You think so?
Unable to understand why he's smiling, I look at him.
It depends on who my student is.
Aww. So how true to life are his training notes? I don't know if there's more boxing, but I hope that Meredith saw this, because I am going forward.
It turns out boxing can work up a sweat. After training, I'm ready to rush into the bathroom. But then I realize there's a problem. What was I supposed to wear after showering?
Clothes are by the door. Get them yourself.
When did he prepare these? After my shower, I changed into the clothes Sylus had given me. I couldn't help but be surprised. Sylus, aren't these clothes just the ones I wore before? Sylus is casually sitting on the sofa. He flips through the newspaper.
Is buying another set of the exact same clothes a big deal?
But you were boxing with me the whole time. When did you...
If I didn't anticipate every possible outcome of an event, I wouldn't be where I am now.
He just had the twins do it. What do you mean? Probably.
I move closer and glance at the newspaper in Sylus's hands. It's actually a compilation of intel.
I went on a 4-kill streak as Winter Soldier, so I didn't catch half of it. But that last bit was closer to judo than boxing. Sure, fine. Well, I mean, yeah, the last part she did like a sneak attack on him. Like, yeah, obviously using your legs and, you know, to incapacitate your opponent is clearly not a boxing thing.
Each bit of information on its Each bit of information on it is enough to make a person's jaw drop. I'm stunned.
I actually don't remember. Is there a Winter Soldier already in Rivals, or did they add it? I opened it like once.
Mr. Sylus, we have lobster, salmon tartare, and stuffed steak roll for today's main course. What will you and your
Can
guests
I
like to
have
eat?
that? Always sad? Okay. I don't know what it is about Rivals. I guess my problem is that all of the characters have two distinct specific abilities that it feels so much harder to get into than Overwatch. Like Overwatch felt much easier to get into with everybody's abilities. Not, I don't know, to me at least. Salus's gaze shifts to me. You mentioned
What do you
elbows
want
being
to eat?
tucked in, and that's true. Okay. Same as Overwatch. I don't know. I don't know why it was so much easier for me to get into Overwatch. I just watched Overwatch for a long time before playing. Not a long time, though. That's the thing. If one, like, you know... Oh, because it wasn't one match, but, like, yeah, if one day of the sports event is a long time, then I don't know. Because it was, like, what, 4 or 6 hours?
Boxing has left me starving.
Girly, I wish I had somebody bring me food.
I shamelessly order a lot of food, and the chef quickly brings in the dishes they were just made.
I thought they already brought it in. Please stop talking about food.
The salmon tartare is delicious. The stuffed steak rolls were also tasty.
Rivals is actually easier than Overwatch to me. Well, that makes one of us. But I guess I'm glad it's easy for you.
Sylus smiles and turns to ask the chef.
What do you have for dessert?
There's red wine ice cream, vanilla cheese pudding, and almond cake with grapefruit sorbet.
Red wine ice cream?
Speaking of ice cream, can I just say, so upsetting. Every time I go to a pet store and I try to get like a nice treat, like a cookie or like an ice cream or something, everything is for fucking dogs. Everything. Nothing for cat. There's Ben and Jerry fucking ice cream for dogs. I stood by the refrigerator and like Googled, I'm like, can I give it to cat? And it was like, no, it's not suitable for cats because it has lactose and cats are lactose intolerant. And I debated inside of me and I'm like, well, I mean, they can have a little bit. Just, you know, their stool is not going to be as solid. But, like, it'll be fine. Then I was like, fine, I'm not going to do it. But it's just so unfair. It's so unfair. It pisses me off every time I go to the pet store. Dogs get everything. Well, cats are treated like second-class citizens. Rant over.
They sound delicious. Which one should I choose?
Let's have all of them then.
You're like me. After eating something salty, you want something sweet. And then you want something salty again.
I feel like you're describing a hamster's eating habits.
But I'm not a hamster.
Hamsters are constantly eating, and they all look the same while doing so. You, on the other hand, look different when eating various kinds of foods.
Wow. What a compliment to a woman.
I'm the one who wanted to be let into your life. How did it become you observing me?
This is also part of my everyday life.
Aww.
True. People who can think 10 steps ahead can also see the details most would overlook.
I don't think this is the kind of a detail that, like, it's not that significant.
Sylus slightly narrows his eyes and scoops up some red wine ice cream to eat.
How does one make a red wine ice cream?
Miss Hunter, your observation skills aren't bad either.
I have to know. I have to know. We have an ice cream maker. Oh my god, it is a thing. Well, can I see the ingredient list? Well. Why dry... I mean, I guess I can see why. Hi, Hasey!
Hey, bitches and
See ya, do you wanna... My intro, yes. Should we make red wine ice cream? We haven't made ice cream in forever. I mean, it sounds interesting to try. Oops. Hasey... Well, you said Beavers. Okay, so you'll be right back. I said Hasey, not Siri. God damn it, it turned off the... There. Oh, that's it? Well, that was... fast. I'm surprised Sylus takes me back to Lincoln. The motorcycle stops in a bustling downtown area. I follow him into a building and the elevator brings us to a magnificent spacious lounge. There's only one card table in the center of the room. 5 people are already seated and playing cards. They're playing Balatro. It was funny, I saw a TikTok today. There was this guy saying that, like, Balatro is such a huge hit. I am in Vegas and everybody is playing it, but the microtransactions are horrible. A single glance is enough to tell me that one of them, a regal-looking old man, is an important figure in this game.
Mr. Sylus, I thought you always preferred to be by yourself. Yet you brought a +1 this time.
Nothing is impossible.
Every player's eyes focus on me. I force myself to stay calm and politely meet the sharp, emotionless gazes. Sylus pulls out a chair for me. He sits to my right. It doesn't take long for me to understand that when Sylus said they were playing cards, he actually meant he'd be talking business with the people at the table.
We're in the last round of betting. I assume you're ready to make a decision, Mr. Sylus.
Sylus rolls a chip across his knuckles. Now I know that whenever he fiddles with something, his mind is quickly making calculations.
What if I want to raise the stakes?
The key to playing cards is knowing when to quit.
Whoever's voicing this Covey guy is terrible. And I think that this same person voices like half of the NPCs, and I'm sorry, but they're kind of terrible.
I always like to put everything on the line.
Sylus tosses the chip in his hand into the pot. Then he pushes all his chips in front of him.
All in.
Covey's eyes darken. He slightly raises his hand from the table. I hear a faint click of a firearm being loaded. I immediately feel a chill run down my spine. I glance at Sylus. He looks at me with a faint, almost amused smile. He's waiting to see how I'll react.
What about you, miss? It's not too late to fold.
Although I have no idea what business they're referring to, I can't lose face. I put on a relaxed smile. You don't know what cards I'm holding, sir. Don't worry about me. I push forward the chips on my side.
When did you get chips on your side? You just came in and sat down. Like, they were ready that he was gonna be there, so they put the chips on his table. But how did you have chips?
I'll call.
You're bold for a novice.
Ignorance is bliss.
Mr. Silas's guest doesn't seem to know the rules.
Oh, but she didn't break any now, did she? And Mr. Covey, if you can't make up your mind, perhaps someone else should play.
A hushed silence encompasses the room, but the tension is palpable in the eerie quietness. A silent struggle is about to occur.
I'll call.
The three of us reveal our cards one by one.
When did you get cards?
In my hand, the 2 cards and 3 community cards from a straight flush.
Impressive.
I tug the corner of my mouth to create the most natural looking smile I can muster. I make eye contact with each person at the table. Beginner's luck, I suppose. Thank you for going easy on me.
I do not understand. This is not how you play. I'm not really versed in poker and stuff, but I'm pretty sure this is not how you play cards.
Kovi's eyes gleam like a venomous snake. The corner of his mouth is about to twitch. My gut tells me this seemingly spacious room is rife with chilling murderous intent.
All's fair in gambling, Mr. Covey. Isn't that part of the rules?
That's not actually, but
Sylus, why did you bring a girl to meddle in our affairs?
well, that's a microaggression. Whoa.
Kovi's bodyguard stands behind me. As he's about to move, I quickly react, pushing back my chair to knock him down and start beating him up.
Let's fucking go. Feminism. Welcome back, Casey. Casey, did you do Caleb's story?
The bodyguard is on the ground now. I hold the pistol he had on him. I swiftly remove the magazine from it, and bullets scatter onto the carpet. Silas's sharp gaze sweeps over my face, and I make eye contact without flinching.
I forgot to mention, she's no ordinary girl. Oh well.
He stands up and joins me. Together we smile at Covey.
Nope, flip that guy. Casey, you have no idea how much flip that guy. Oh my god, after I'm done with this, I can tell you, because I've done his whole story. And let me tell you, Jesus Christ. Fucker is abusive.
It's been a pleasure playing with you today, Mr. Covey. Covey's glaze flickers and his demeanor changes.
It's just a game. Winning or losing is trivial. You two shouldn't take it to heart.
Honestly, I am so confused by this because I was pretty sure that they don't actually have cards and it's more like a business negotiation without naming what they're actually negotiating. I'll say flip that guy and then watch their stories. Okay, well, if you don't want me to tell you, I'm not gonna tell you. Isn't he possessive and shit? I wouldn't say necessarily possessive. Like, that's one read of it, but I don't think that's the reason. He's overprotective, but to a point that is abusive. It's not about being possessive. I think that's a misread of his intentions.
As his voice fades, the looming murderous intent in the lounge dissipates instantly. Silas and I exchange a glance. The corner of his mouth slightly curls.
Yes, playing a card game is trivial. But the trip was worth it.
Was it? What fucking happened, Sylus? Explain. Broski. What writing in this game sometimes perplexes me to no end. What the hell? Wait, 3, 4. Oh, I missed one. That's why it made no sense. Fuck. Wait, I'm sorry. So they positioned it 1. Oh yeah, you can see it. 1, 2, 3, and then this was supposed to be 4 right here. Are you shitting me? So because of that, I jumped one? Yeah, the game is free. And also, you know, there is a strategy that I keep developing it deeper and deeper, but there is a strategy where you don't have to spend a single penny, especially if you only want like shit from one guy. You'd be fine without spending a single penny. Fucking okay, let's take a step back, I guess. Jesus.
After dinner, Silas quietly disappears in the huge suite again. Living alone in such a large room, it's almost like playing hide and seek.
like me. Well, I spent like $2 in it, honestly, but I'm like, just no need.
I can't help but worry that Sylus might leave without me. What's the point of me coming into the N109 zone then?
Also, Hazy, what I was talking about the what's it called? Abyssal. Give me a sec. Like what I was telling you about the grinding of, yeah, Abyssal Chaos. Now it's even more lucrative because now you don't only have the find Tobias, now you have 2 cases. Now you have also this. So you can grind like 2 of them. So, you know, double amount of diamonds. Oh, what do I... Oh, Galaxy. Incredible. Yeah, because I made a pool just now, so, but by the beginning of the stream, I had 11k diamonds again. Plus, also, I don't know if you do this, AC, but do you complete these? Because you get so much from this. And especially the ones that are marked spare time, these are so easy to complete. Like, take 15 photos with SFX, or take 100 snapshots. You can just spam that shit. I was watching the Spicy Memories with another streamer, and then everyone started popping into the stream, so it was a mess. Okay. But, yeah, like, change your phone avatar. Like, you can... A lot of these you can very easily complete. And it would give you more diamonds, but yeah. Oh, wait, no, not memories. Okay, let's go. Maybe now it will be explained to me. But, Meredith, did you get to see the boxing scene? Gotta check in today. You haven't done your dailies yet today?
What greets me is a wall covered in records and all sort of exquisite musical instruments. Sylus sits on the sofa facing the full-length windows. He gazes outside into the night, and his leg rests on the coffee table. He holds a glass of red wine in one hand and appears very relaxed.
I'm honestly thinking of getting this game, lol. It's fun. But the writing is questionable sometimes. But yeah, especially if you're gonna play casually, you can very easily make enough diamonds, especially as a newbie, to not have to spend a single penny. Nope, gotta grind now. Do it.
I thought you'd do something dangerous after having a nice meal.
Stop
I'm
talking
not
about
interested in getting appendicitis.
Mephisto, who's perched by the window, lets out a caw. It's almost like he's mocking me. I turn.
Is there something on my nose? Guess not. Sorry.
Mephisto picks up a coin and flips it onto Silas's shoulder.
Okay, thank you, Mula.
Silas takes the coin and skillfully rolls it across his knuckles. Are these musical instruments yours?
They're part of an antique collection.
I walk around the room. Almost all the records on the wall are from classical music.
I knew that there'd be something wrong with him. I just knew it.
Meanwhile, the instruments are well maintained as they exude a faint luster. Not only do you have an armory, but you could also open a record or music store.
Just so happens I can buy the things I like.
It seems I've gotten used to Silas downplaying things. He's always calm, honest, and not interested in showing off.
If you're
I love your
bored,
reading voice for this
there
game.
are a
Thank
lot
you.
of things downstairs.
I'm
that
not gonna
can
lie, I
help
just
kill
ended up
time.
ripping off the Infinity Nikki. I just the voice that the actress is doing for Nikki. It just when I started playing this game, that voice was fresh in my head, but I am legitimately just ripping off that actress. He's just doing the same voice, but I'm glad it's soothing. Yeah, Andy fell asleep on the other day during a stream of mine. And I'm like, okay, I guess the soothing voice is working. You know what? I'm glad you got some good rest.
I shake my head and sit down on the other side of the sofa. I'm not. To be honest, it feels like I'm putting together a jigsaw puzzle. Silas sets down his glass. He moves his neck and runs a hand through his hair.
You have a lot more puzzle pieces to collect, I guess.
I just found a new piece. I point to Silas's neck, which has tilted back. I've noticed that when you're sitting by yourself, you often move your head back. Is your neck stiff?
Do hunters also need to play doctor?
I mean, do you want her to play doctor?
Silas suddenly reaches out and lowers my head. What are you doing?
If you keep your head down like this for an hour, you'll understand.
Does he mean because he's so tall? And he's looking down at her? Is that what he means? Because I feel like that's what he means. That's funny. God,
Is it because you're constantly looking down at people?
I think I got it.
Silas shrugs.
What do you mean down at people? It's not like he's looking like down. Or does that mean, I don't know. It feels like looking down at people is like a more metaphorical thing rather than the literal. But I don't know. Yeah, because he's 6 foot something. I don't remember. I can look it up later.
Silas shrugs. He starts playing with the coin again. It seems everything's not all fine and dandy for someone this tall.
Oh, okay. I guess it is literally.
For some reason, this small detail makes me feel as if Silas isn't so far away.
Boss, Covey called. He's asking when you'll play cards.
He really doesn't waste any time.
I immediately sit up. Can I tag along?
You should have realized it's not a regular game of cards.
So it wasn't a regular game of cards.
Which means it's the perfect chance for me to prove myself. The corner of Silas's mouth curls slightly as he stands up to leave.
You won't stop until you get what you want, huh?
Same as
Hopefully,
you.
I won't be seeing regret plastered on your face later.
Silas flips the coin in his hand, then tosses it to Luke, who's standing by the door.
Make sure he keeps his spot open.
You got it, boss man.
That still doesn't explain jack shit. I thought this would at least explain it. For the love of the fucking god. Okay, so 4, 5, 6. Okay, at least think if we're having it logically be here and not like 6. Sorry. Okay. These are much shorter than I expected them to be. I honestly have no clue what this game is about. So, how do I explain? Because the plot is so needlessly convoluted. Like all of this type of games are. Or at least by this company. Because this is the same company as Infinity Nikki. So this is like the future world in which they've discovered, actually I don't remember what a deep space tunnel is. Let's just say more space exploration, the way I understand it. And now they also have things called protocores inside of them that gives them powers. and they fight these monsters called. You know what? No, just I can't. I first of all, I am bad at explaining things as is. Let alone, I don't think Googling will help. I'm playing it and I don't fully understand it. Like, there's a thing where all of these memories are like the thing that kills me the most is that, you know, that these gacha cards that I'm pulling for, they are memories, right, of their time together with these guys. And what those actually are is memories from different worlds, which is why you can see, like, oh, here's a normal Sylus, and here's like a dragon looking fantasy something Sylus, succubus looking. But all of the guys remember that they've all like been with her and loved her in different worlds and different lives, but the main character does not remember. Why? I don't know, because Infold loves making these insane plots. Like, Infinity Nikki's plot is also fucking insane. I stopped following. I tried in the beginning and I was like, I'm done. Collecting, grinding, farming stories, lords, sacks, moments, cheating, or if you're loyal and stick to one. What do you mean cheating? There's no actual cheating. What are you talking about? Fighting, upgrading, special events. It's a whole melting pot of crap. But yeah.
As we leave, the sky begins to brighten. The rising sun reflects off the building's glass exterior, painting the sky red. In front of the building is a park. I can't help but breathe a sigh of relief. We barely managed to escape. I wonder how many people were waiting for the order to be given.
Who said we're safe just because we got out of the building?
Oh,
Kobe's
joy.
men are tailing us. 10 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 3 o'clock. Oh, and there are snipers on the roof. Both sides. How does it feel to greet a new day with so many people lurking in the shadows?
Silas's face shows no sign of anxiety. His nonchalant tone makes it sound like he just said, "Good morning." It feels more dangerous compared to the movies. A breakfast food cart slowly passes us. Silas silently chuckles.
Are you hungry?
I am. I have no food. I haven't gotten any groceries in forever, and because of that, I keep skipping my meds. Silas, bring me groceries. Sorry.
How can you have an appetite when there are so many people ready to ambush us?
Considering how calm and collected you were at the card table, shouldn't having an appetite be easy for you?
Look, see, I can handle myself right now, this evening. But tomorrow, I'm gonna have to face the breakfast that consists of coffee, chips, and pub cheese dipping again. And the biggest problem with that is that I haven't taken my meds in 2 days. Well, I took some of my meds right now because I cannot take it on an empty stomach, and we have no fucking groceries so I can properly eat. Maybe tomorrow. No, tomorrow's book club. Fuck. Yeah, Tuesday. I have to suffer till Tuesday. Oh well. Ew. I mean, look, no, it's delicious. It's delicious, but it's not very nutritious. That's the problem. I already ate all the chocolate.
Under a tree, Silas and I sit on a bench and eat our sandwiches. Good for you. Sunlight filters through the branches, and a breeze carries spring's fragrance. The tree's pink blossoms tremble slightly in the wind.
I can already envision the conversation with my therapist that I'm gonna have on Thursday when she'll be like, "Have you been taking your meds?" And I'll be like, Have I been taking my meds? I don't know. What do you think? And then she'll be yelling at me. She won't be yelling at me because, of course, and a therapist is not gonna yell at you, but she would be exasperated with me. And you know what? She has every right. She has every fucking right. Oh my god, I love the lunar update so much. What lunar update? Oh, you mean this? I mean, it's okay. I don't know. It's fine. Once again, it's funny. They allow you to get so many resources so easily. I have just like this. I once again maxed out the store. I literally have only 3 cards to buy. I bought everything else. So at this point, I'm just gonna accumulate to get the cards for the sake of it. Because I already got Sylus's and Caleb's. So I'll get us for the fuck of it, and then I'll just spend it all on coin because I literally bought every single thing else. I can show you afterwards.
Everything's so beautiful and serene, it's almost surreal. As much as I am enjoying this moment of peace, the person on his morning jog is also after us, right?
Good eye. But it's not just me they're targeting. After all, you won the bid, sweetie.
What bid?
It's for a new kind of weapon.
I knew it. I knew that wasn't a regular poker game.
I choke, and I can't stop choking after. They think I want to compete with them for weapons? Sylus pats my back and speaks in a somewhat teasing tone.
The speed and momentum of your punches earlier didn't seem to care about who was present.
They were after my life. I doubt I could take my time. But I listened to your advice. My punches are a lot faster now. Sylus thoughtfully looks at my hand.
You applied what you learned on your first run. The teachers at the Hunters Academy must have liked you.
And now I want to be liked by you.
Your goal is clearly written on your face. You don't need to say it.
A kitty. A stray cat guided by the smell of food approaches. It cautiously peers at us from the side of the bench. Surprisingly, Sylus bends down to play with it. The wary feline immediately raises its paw and scratches Sylus. You can't just touch strays. They're lured because the outside world is dangerous. Sylus suddenly stands up. His entire body carries a subtle, dangerous aura. The cat is intimidated and takes a few steps back. You're not mad at the cat, right? It was only protecting itself. Sylus walks over to the food truck on the side of the road.
Boss,
Aww.
do you have any dried fish?
Oh, that's why I love him. That's why I love my man.
No, but we have canned tuna.
Oh, that's actually like very bad for cats. Don't feed your cats tuna. If you hear this, please don't. It's actually very harmful for them.
I'll take all of it.
Oh. Okay, fine. You can feed them tuna, just not a lot. A lot is harmful. Hasey, say what you want about your husband, about Xavier. Xavier does not feed stray cats. No, he does not. Because he's not that cute. Sylus is.
Sylus arranges the canned tuna on the ground in a row. The cat calls over other stray cats. Sylus watches them eat side by side. The sharp contours of his face appear softer than usual. I just collected another puzzle piece related to Sylus. Your enemies would be shocked if they saw you like this.
They'll probably wish to be reborn as animals in their next life. They wouldn't have to fight me then.
Do you like animals?
I don't like or dislike them.
Okay,
To
but
me,
he pets
they're
it.
harmless.
Anybody can pet, but can he take care of them? He goes out and like there's several different memories that have him like go to spots where there are a lot of stray cats and he like goes out of his way to feed them.
I don't like. Oh, that's what he said. But you're kinder to those weaklings than most.
Just because you're stronger doesn't mean you stand above the weak.
Deep quotes from Sylus today.
Sylus abruptly looks at a person in the distance, his expression returning to what it usually is, a subtle sneer.
Compared to those who overestimate themselves, small animals are nicer.
Writers thought they cooked with that, lol. I mean, you know how many people ate that shit up? It was late at night and he was heading home to sleep, but he stopped for the cat. Wow. Just because he's not like terrified of them like Raphael is, which makes sense because he's a fish, you know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I think they're trying to seal off the park.
Perfect. We can get rid of them in one fell swoop.
What about the cats though?
Wait, there's civilians here. Let's go somewhere else. Sylus turns his head to glance at me, then he stands up.
China was cooking with this game.
Yes. You're truly Lincoln's righteous guardian, Miss Hunter.
Raphael's a pussy. No, Raphael's a fish. But yes.
Why does that sound like an insult coming out of your
I'm
mouth?
being sincere.
Sylus tosses me a motorcycle helmet. The figures, though so far away, are closing in on us. You could have had it home when we left the building. Why did you want to have breakfast?
It's not often you get to see plants. I wanted to appreciate them.
Aw. Aren't there plants in the N109 zone?
They're fake. You can't tell unless you take a closer look.
Leaning against his motorcycle, Sylus looks at the tree canopy in front of him. The tree covered in blooming pink flowers looked like the cotton candy under the sun.
Plants struggle to grow when there's no sunlight. So people in the N109 zone are used to living without plants.
The vegetation here might be surprised that someone would get himself into danger just to see them. Sylus smiles.
It's spring after all. Besides, how dangerous can these people be?
Sylus puts on his helmet and wraps my arms around his waist.
Don't go close to me.
Hold on tight.
Hi. No, I will. Vroom vroom.
The motorcycle shakes off everyone who's trying to chase after us. He drives a lightning fast speed, and it's as if the close contact between me and Sylus is the only thing that's real.
Okay, how many left? 3, but they're pretty quick. Okay, I mean, I guess we can finish them really quickly and then jump into the, let me see. But yeah, Hasty, look, I bought, well, okay, yeah, I didn't buy the speed cube because I do not give two shits, honestly. If I need to speed up the, you know, the galaxy thing or not. The awakening, oh, so I found out what the awakening heart is for. I don't know if you knew. I know that Andy doesn't know. I don't know if you know or not. So awakening heart is for when you reach, when you upgrade your memory card all the way, this is how you can upgrade it one more time to give it the extra boost. So like this one, for example, says that you can awaken 5-star memories. So there are different hearts for the 5-star memories and for 4-star memories. Because I get so frustrated not knowing these things that eventually, yeah, I googled, and yeah, that's what if you have. I know it was pissing me off too because I'm like, I don't fucking know what this is. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, I just need to get these cards, but it's so easy. It's almost insultingly easy. I got everything here, right? Should I just continue getting that to upgrade them? I think I should. I got all of the Sylus's outfits. Yeah, you can see that I only have like that stuff of him. Oh, I should exchange my sand. But yeah, this is really pretty. And of course, like, you know, doing all of these from every character's point of view, you just get so many of these points. So many. I literally, during, like, I'd be working, I would just open them and put it on auto, put the phone somewhere else away. I did the whole Raphael, because I have so many Raphael cards, because the game knows that it's what I hate the most, so it keeps giving me Raphael cards. Yeah, I did all of his tender moments. I literally just turned it on. There's one of them that's 20 minutes long. I shit you not, 20 minutes. The gacha game is reading my mind. For what it's worth though, Sylus is a somewhat new character, so he doesn't have that many memories, so I don't have to grind that hard to get all of his memories. But I think it's this one. Yeah, you see that? 1919, 20 minutes long. Jesus fucking Christ. But yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I just put it in the background so I can get the diamonds from listening to them. And yeah, I'm like, I'm having a work day, not even paying attention to my phone, and all of the shit comes through. Now all I have to do is secret times. But yeah, I'm just going through all of them like this. It's like when I played Pokemon as a kid, I would act like I didn't want to catch the Pokemon so the ominous they wouldn't know, lol. I know, right? Yeah, I feel like I've done that a little bit too. But here, you can't fake it. Yeah, do it. What are you gonna give me? I put this as, what is he? So, to me, is there a different Chinese, like, interpretation of that hand gesture? Because to me, this is a gesture, this is an illicit gesture, if y'all catch my drift. And it cracks me up so much that he does it on this thing that I even put it as his phone call background. I love this jacket on Caleb so much. It's so pretty. I put this as the phone call background for Sylus. It cracks me up so much. I'd wear that jacket, right? It's such an awesome jacket. Okay, let's finish. Wait. Not that at all. It's just a peace sign pose. That's a peace sign in China? No, this is a peace sign, not this. Like, is that closer to face? It's lit. But he's literally pressing his fingers. Onyx and Mula are on my side. I'm just saying that it's fucking weird.
No, I agree partially,
But what?
but it's Chinese game.
We don't know how spicy China is. No, not that one. Yeah, this one. Okay, we just did 6. Okay, so 7. Let's go 7. That's absolutely supposed to be like a sexy what that mouth do pose. That's what I'm saying. And he's like taking a picture also, what it feels like. That's a sign when you're trying to bring someone peace. I mean, you can bring someone at peace with that, you know, if you know what I mean, but... Whoa. It sounded like you're coming for me for making these accusations. I'm like, whoa, we have a Raphael defender here.
I didn't hear what she said, so I could.
Well, Onyx said that that's the sign you're trying to bring someone peace. And I'm like, well, it's like you're trying to bring peace to someone, if you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Mula agrees with me.
Camilla, this is.
Onyx is wrong, lol. Mula's on my
Guys, I
side.
don't understand what you all talking about. This is like as chased game as it can be.
This is a Christian Minecraft server.
Exactly. Everyone here
Yeah.
is just like is only there to hang out with the
Yeah.
main character. They go for a coffee or tea.
Yeah.
And you know, and hold hands. sometimes
Yeah.
on holidays.
Like here.
They hold in hands.
They're holding hands.
They were guys. You don't understand. They are checking. He asked me, "Hey, is it smelling out of my mouth? Does my mouth smell?" And she's like, "Come here." Like, look, they just checking.
Oh, by the way, you don't know this. So they introduced a thing right now, a limited time thing. God, what is it called? It's so funny. Hold on. Events. There we go. Elusio. That you can go and you can re-experience the 5-star memory, but you can dress them differently.
Yeah.
My entire Tumblr dashboard is that sexy scene, but with Sylus either dressed as the dragon
Oh my god! Of course.
or dressed in nothing but a towel.
Of course. And also, yes, understandable. I also, the more you play, the more I understand why this game is not on PC. Maybe it's right, like
Why?
you can mod PC.
Oh.
You
Well,
can-
also there is a certain like, what's the word? What are you doing, Maury?
she's trying to explain that it's 9:30 and she wants to.
What's
eat.
the word? When you're like,
Watching?
no, immersiveness. There. There's a certain immersiveness about it being on the phone.
I don't. I
that
get
the
it.
PC is not gonna emulate.
Sure.
But yeah, no, yeah, modding, yeah.
Like you can
Yeah.
definitely add more.
I think
let's call it
Hasty.
outfits if it was on. PC.
I think I literally, sorry, not Hasty. I think I literally had Andy. That's how I found out about this thing, and then it started popping up on my Tumblr dashboard. I literally
Also, hi Mula, hi Onyx. I think I said it in chat, but you know. It's all
there.
awesome.
Jesus Christ, horny bitches.
Bros and non-binary hoes.
I'll feed you in a moment.
I can't. And now it's just like, yeah, that's this entire scene. But wait, Jesus Christ.
Jesus, can we like not on my asexual server?
This is not your asexual server. This is my horny server.
Oh, bless you more.
Um,
Also, show Mula my sweater. I don't think I showed it to her. Look at my ugly Christmas.
it's not ugly.
Well, it's like supposed to be like Christmas Smith.
So we have the baby, and here we have the baby. Hi, baby. She's sitting so demurely.
Well, it's like not sweater. It's like you know whatever.
It's the baby.
Push it. You want push it? What? Is that what you want? No. Come here. Come back.
Let me catch up on the chat.
Why you push it? Let's go eat.
Exactly. That's definitely a sexy thing. Pardon me. No, I'm agreeing with y'all. Lol. Okay. Completely unrelated. I just bit into an apple. I was so excited to eat, and it was such an awfully meanly bite. Oh, I'm sorry. when he wants to let someone know that he wants to bring some peace in their life. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. I see. Or like, come get a piece. I'm so sorry about the apple. So depressing. Nah, come get a piece is something else. I don't know yet, but I'll know it when I see it. Yeah, I would also like say that one thing I've learned from, I love that lads made me, and lads is how, like, because love and deep space is the acronym. I love how lads made me return to Tumblr, and I have no regrets. God, I miss Tumblr. But it made me see even deeper just how... Actually, I feel like people who are fans of this game on Tumblr are a little more sane than the ones on Reddit. But boy, oh boy, the parasocialness of... No way, it's Tumblr, lol. Yeah, what do you mean? Tumblr's great. That's hard to even wrap my mind around. The parasocialness of people who play this game is actually quite unhinged. But so far, honestly, to me...
Are you trying to see who can stay up the longest? This isn't fair. I'm not even trying to stay awake, sweetie.
Good for you. Sylus was talking to me. But no, the Tumblr fans are ravenous. Here's the thing: the Tumblr fans are horny and thirsty, and what I found the most is just the amount of fan fiction on Tumblr. I was like, am I on Tumblr or AO3? And like, there's always been fan fiction on Tumblr, right? But I guess I haven't really been on that side of Tumblr. But somehow, this is so extensively. Well, yours just is sleeping all the time. But yeah, the Reddit one, but the Tumblr ones are maybe, I don't know. The Tumblr ones seem more aware that this is a video game. And the Reddit ones feel way more unhealthy, parasocial with this, and unhinged, to be honest with you. So, you know, like, if you're gonna download the game, just be aware of the community. Because I'm slowly becoming aware of what I got myself into. Well, he's me, so honestly, I am actually Xavier as well. Like, I relate to that. I appreciate the heads up. I'm like, yeah, it's something. But as long as you're just playing the game and you're not getting into all that fandom stuff, it's great. Awesome. Anyways, let's finish this shit because I was planning to switch to Red Dead by now. No.
I'm making myself. You want me to make?
But I already ate all of mine. This is yours.
I know. Okay. I know who I live with.
Stop! When you say it like that, it's exactly why I say no!
What?
No. She's offering me pilmeni. I mean... Maybe?
What? What?
Can I have some?
Why?
Because I want them. The worst part is that we haven't had any bread in the house for like a week. Well, to satiate my hunger with those, I need to eat a lot of them if it's without bread. Huh? No, I said I want it. It's better than nothing. Okay, I'm gonna start getting ready for bed, but I'm still lurking. Okay. Please! Didn't I say it already? I'm pretty sure I did, but okay. Okay, let's finish this crap. Ah, shit, I shouldn't have opened that. Okay, never mind. Sylus took the girl straight to the airport. He left earlier than planned, and while the girl was confused, she didn't question him. He likes that.
Is it talking about the main character? The jet landed at their destination, and the girl effortlessly found this private boxing ring in the hotel they're staying in. Huh? I'm just going to sleep. I'm not strong enough for the West Coast timing, lol. It's okay. I appreciate you staying there for all of the, you know, for me and the boxing. The sound of punches hitting a punching bag echoes from the end of the hallway. As Silas listens to the report, he heads to the boxing ring.
Boss, General Rowan asked you to meet up tomorrow.
Thank you. Good night, Onyx.
Wait, who has the guts to enter Boss's boxing ring?
Are you stupid?
At the entrance to the boxing ring, Silas watches the girl as she delivers swift punches. He smiles. Luke and Kieran stare in disbelief at Silas, who's grinning.
The Harrier 700 should be a good fit for her. Kieran, get a gun. And Luke, inform the General I'm only meeting them tonight.
After finishing my training and taking a shower, I come to see Silas humming a complicated tune in the kitchen. He is also peeling an apple.
Oh, that's the other one that I opened.
I don't think he saw me.
Is that how you say hello to everyone? The chef called in sick, so we're on our own. Choose one.
I wish I could just chop off my hair. I'm so jealous of you, Mula. If you had any idea, the way that you can, that your face shape can pull off short hair, I can't. I look like soccer mom. And there's a part of me, because, you know, I guess it's a bisexual thing where you're always like, do I want to be with them or do I want to be them? And I'm like, there's a part of me that wants to get Silas's hair so bad. Just chop it all off, just all gray. Oh, that'd be fantastic. But there's no fucking way I would be able to style it like that.
What is this?
Actually, no, that's not why I want gray hair. At least I don't think so.
If anyone else
Maybe I
chose
didn't
it,
realize that
making
that's
me
why I
the
want
whole
gray
thing.
hair. But I don't know, I'm just tired of red. Especially with it turning purple all the time. You dipped your hand in it.
Who
Fuck.
said it's for you?
Bastard.
Too slow. This salad dressing is good. I highly recommend it.
I do highly wish that he would have licked it. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm bored. I'll get going
I
now.
was planning to head to the terrace. Think of it as me passing by.
You sassy bitch.
Silas and I sit at the dining table on the terrace and eat. Below there are lush tropical plants. People wearing vibrant traditional clothes are busy in the brightly lit market. It's so lively. I've always wanted to go on a vacation here, but I never found the time.
I'm not restricting your freedom. You can leave whenever you want.
But I'm here to investigate the protofield anomaly and dramatic increase in wonders. Going on vacation comes after. Silas takes a sip of his red wine.
Red
So,
wine.
why haven't you started your business already? Haven't you used me to get what you wanted?
Well, you did leave early. We agreed to spend 3 days together so I could see your life. I don't want you to think I'm going back on my word once I've achieved my goal.
What do you plan to do now?
I'll familiarize myself with the city. If you finish your business and head back, it's fine. I can stay and do my investigation. I can stay here until there's a commercial flight. A coin suddenly appears between Silas' fingers. It's quickly flipped.
When you're alone in a foreign country, you should make the most of what's around you. For example, you should confidently ask me to wait for you so we can return together.
Aw, you're a busy man. I don't want to waste your time.
Sweetie, when you're using me, you don't need to feel like you're a liability.
I like
don't
to use you in
mind
many
being
ways.
used by you. After all, I want to use you too.
Okay. I willed my BPM to stay low. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I'm a master of my heart. No! No! What is this delayed response? Go down! Bitch! I'm a predator. In the night. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Confused, I look at Sylus. With a smile, he places a pistol on the dining table. This is...
The Harrier 700. If you want to keep up with me, you need a good weapon. If you're done eating, let's go.
Will tonight be dangerous?
Are you scared?
Sylus stares at me as I pick up the weapon from the table. I attach it to my waist. I wouldn't be a hunter if I was afraid of danger. Sylus slightly smiles.
Here's to our mutual use of each other. Let it be a pleasant experience.
Almost there. Let's go. Again?
That night, Sylus takes me to the outskirts of the city. He carries a briefcase and enters a building, which appears to be under construction. The elevator reaches the top floor, where a well-furnished bar is. Inside, a middle-aged man wearing a military uniform drinks at a table.
Mr. Sylus, did you bring the goods?
Literally the same voice actor. I'm telling you, voices all of the NPCs.
Sylus places the briefcase on the table. The middle-aged man shows a content smile and opens another briefcase. It's filled with gold bars, all neatly arranged. Instead of immediately opening his own briefcase, Sylus picks up a gold bar. He plays with it.
I see you like this old-school way of doing business, General.
Seeing is believing.
The weight of this box of gold isn't a joke.
Mr. Sylus, I didn't expect you to bring only one person. But it's all right. I have plenty of people here to escort you out.
I quietly place my hand on the gun attached to my waist. Sylus calmly glances at me. He throws the gold bar back into the briefcase.
General, aren't you going to check the goods first?
Rowan points to a bottle of wine next to him.
I'm not in a rush. Anyway, I specifically selected this wine for you. Both of you can try it.
Not sus at all.
Sylus picks up the bottle and pours the wine into 2 empty glasses.
I'm grateful for your hospitality, General.
Of course. This is a farewell drink.
Sylus hands me one of the cups, his eyes emanating a faint scarlet glow reminiscent of blood.
I see. Thank you.
As soon as these words are spoken, a barrage of bullets comes at us from all directions. Sylus and I lock eyes. He kicks the table over. We use it as temporary cover. Sylus shields me by holding me in his arms.
Are you all right?
Your gun better work. I proceed to draw and load my pistol and wait for the right moment to fight back. Seeing how calm I am in the face of danger, Sylus's lips curl up slightly. He's amused. There must be dozens of them outside at least.
More than that.
Despite the situation, Sylus remains composed. I glare at him. Surely you have a plan A, B, C, and D then?
With you here, I only need one.
Aww. Sylus and I work together to fight our way through the storm of bullets. Enemies fall one after the other to our gunfire. Meanwhile, Rowan, protected by his minions, retreats to the doorway. A familiar figure appears next to him. It's Koei from the card game we had in Lincoln.
Mr. Sylus, I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Mr. Covey, you have an unfortunate gambling addiction.
It's a pity. You missed the best opportunity to play your hand. Now, there's no place for you at the table.
The sound of footsteps resounds outside the door. More soldiers who are well armed swarm in.
Head to the rooftop.
Sylus and I rush to the rooftop. A large number of people are right behind us. The moonlight shines brightly here. There's nothing else but the vast night sky. I thought you'd have reinforcements.
There would only be dead weight.
Enemies swarm in from the rooftop entrance, gunfire shattering the silence of the night. Darkness is illuminating by sparks. Sylus pulls me to the edge of the rooftop, his gaze fixed on Covey, who's heavily protected by henchmen.
Give up now. Then we'll leave your bodies intact.
You're such a disappointment, Covey. You still haven't figured out whose game we're playing.
Silas's eyes flicker with a dark red glow. He sneaks a glance at me.
Shall we?
What? Sylus slightly smiles and pulls me into his embrace and falls backward. Ah!
What a cliffhanger. Okay, last one. Let's go. We did it, guys. We did it.
During our rapid descent, I can only cling to Sylus. The feeling of weightlessness slowly disappears. A red-black mist appears within my line of sight, and it envelops us. Sylus' steady breath is right next to my ear. Despite being in a precarious, unpredictable situation, I feel indescribably safe. Sylus lands on the ground with me in his arms.
Wait here.
He sets me down, one arm still around me. He pulls out a device that's about the size of a pocket watch and presses a button. With a loud bang, the top floor of the building explodes. Flames soar into the sky.
Everything's good now.
How many people died?
Shocked, I gawk at Sylus and step back, but my legs are weak after jumping off the roof. I can't control them. I stumble and fall onto Sylus. I need to rest for a bit. Sylus smiles, reaching out to support me.
For someone who fell from the rooftop of a building for the first time, you've outperformed most people.
I remembered the suitcase that was left behind earlier. It wasn't a new type of weapon you took, right? You knew what they were going to do this whole time.
When a product is in high demand and short supply, many buyers will want to become manufacturers themselves. I just winged it.
I won't buy that.
Since my business finished earlier than expected, you can decide how we'll spend our remaining time together.
I warily scrutinized Sylus and noticed a hint of a mirth in his eyes. You're not coming up with another scheme, are you?
Do you think I'm that kind of person?
You just blew up a floor right in front of me.
It was necessary. I wanted to conduct business, yet they insisted on risking their lives.
The innocent expression on Sylus's face is weird. I wonder what other necessities will occur if you come with me for the research.
There won't be necessities if I'm working with you, sweetie.
I look at Sylus, who appears calm. What's your goal exactly? Don't give me that using each other nonsense. I don't believe it.
Actions speak louder than words.
Sylus lowers his head to look at me, his expression more serious than before.
No one should be forced to keep up with someone else.
I meet Silas's gaze and my heart races faster than I would have thought possible. Sylus, why are you acting like this all of a sudden?
It's not sudden. You're not the only one putting together a jigsaw puzzle.
Aww. Smiling, Sylus gazes at me, and the warmth in his eyes reminiscent of a cozy fireplace on a winter day. What kind of person have you pieced together for my jigsaw puzzle?
Well, it's far from complete, but it's enough to keep me interested in finding more pieces.
His hand gently grabs my arm, and he guides me into the darkness of the night.
Aww. Well. Why 34%? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What was there to... I don't... Okay, I'll deal with it later. I do not understand why. That makes absolutely no sense. I hope that one day I'll be able to... I've seen them. The dragon, for the lack of a better term, Sylus. But I do hope that I unlock it one day. Okay, let's do a last pull and we'll switch to Red Dead. They let you open it to read, but you don't get the rewards. Oh, okay, thank you, Lady Black Rose. But I have collected some shards, so I should be able to open a couple of them. I guess once the limited event thing ends, then that's when I'll unlock those in earnest. Okay, let's do one more pull. Not that, though. But how are you doing, Lady Black Rose? Oops. Oh. And of course, 0 Sylus. Because of course. I'm good. Hope everyone is as well. We are. At least so far so good. Oh. 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 Do I get something good out of this? Do I get something that I don't have yet? Yes, I do! Yes! Yes! Gimme. Gimme. It's random. Yay. I have Caleb. That's okay. Fuck you, Caleb. I'm sad. Okay, I'm heading to bed. Have a great rest of your stream. Thank you, Mula. Have a great night's sleep. I want Sylus, and what do I get? Temu Bucky. Oh well. Alright, Red Dead. I am going to switch screens really quickly just so that I can turn on the Xbox and stuff, but I'll be right back.